Because you can never have enough deadly automatons. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 killer robots in video games. For this list, we'll be looking at those mechanical monstrosities which are very good at what they do, namely, killing delicious humans. I'm Todd Habercorn, and when I was a kid, I didn't want to be a policeman, a scientist, or a teacher when I grew up. I wanted to be fresh off the assembly lines at Cyberdyne Systems as a T-800 Terminator. Let's get ready to Mojo! Number 10, Metal Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog series.
All living things kneel before your master.
Dr. Robotnik may be an evil genius, but we have to wonder if the irony is lost on him that his deadliest creation got as far as it did because it was a metallic clone of his blue nemesis. Designed to match Sonic in almost every way, including speed, Metal Sonic is obsessed with proving his superiority. While he would inevitably go on to be defeated by his organic counterpart over and over again, much like his creator, you can't help but admire Metal Sonic's persistence. He's so committed to taking out his target, he's even abandoned the good doctor and tried his luck as a solo villain on multiple occasions. Number 9, P-Jack, Tekken series.
KO!
Also known as Prototype Jack, this buff bot may have been the first draft of what would eventually become an assembly line of mechanized fighters, but even in its earliest stages, this thing still packed one hell of a wallop.
Final round, fight!
It may have essentially been a training dummy made to test the newer models, but several years and tournaments later, P-Jack is still kicking around and showing its replacements why it's the OG robot of the King of the Iron Fist. Just because he's rather clunky looking doesn't mean you should be any less afraid of its capacity to terminate.
You win!
Number 8, Sector and Cyrax, Mortal Kombat series.
I did not think you capable of such dishonor, Sub-Zero.
What's more dangerous than a ninja? How about a ninja that's had its entire body converted into a cybernetic tool of destruction? The Lin Kuei obviously don't do anything by half measures, taking two of the clan's most loyal members and converting them into the now iconic color-coded death machines. So jealous.
Fatality.
Cyrax and Sector are armed to the teeth with weaponry that can even bring down targets as capable as the second Sub-Zero. While Cyrax may have struggled to retain his humanity over the course of the franchise, Sector is more than content to just burn everything in his path.
We defend Chronica as she rewrites history.
Number 7, Legion, Mass Effect 2.
Shepard Commander.
Even among the technical marvels that are the Geth, this particular unit stands out as something special. Far more than just another machine with an itchy trigger finger, this independent platform has hundreds of programs coursing through its system.
This is new data. We have not yet reached consensus. We will process as the mission proceeds.
It's capable of both speech and interacting with organic life forms like any other average Joe. I mean, an average Joe with a galaxy's arm's worth of knowledge, but still. While he may be more open to verbal communication compared to the rest of his brethren, don't think he won't snipe your ass down if it means putting a stop to the old machines.
Accepting another's path blinds you to alternatives.
Number 6, HK-47, Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic.
The human was terminated by this HK-47 unit prior to system shutdown.
You know you've got some major cred among droids when your creator is none other than the Darth Revan. Even more so when you're built with the express purpose of blasting apart said Sith's enemies.
This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with.
Alas, its days of hunting down Jedi following the Mandalorian War eventually came to an end when it was damaged. Its days of shooting meatbags was ostensibly over. Or so it thought. as it would eventually find itself returning into the possession of the infamous Dark Lord, albeit with both suffering some heavy memory loss. No matter if it's in service to the light or dark side of the Force, this bot is just happy to drop them bodies.
This was not anticipated.
Number 5, A2, Near Automata.
2B, that's an android.
You can call her Yorha Type A number 2. You can call her A2. You can call her the baddest robo bitch on the block, but remember that if you cross her, you will get skewered.
Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
A renegade android with no love for those still clinging to Yorha's lies, A2 went from elusive traitor to a tragic heroine that ended up taking over the mantle of 2B following her harrowing death. Her inner turmoil over the fate of her fallen comrades, as well as her own tragic existence, is only matched by her fierceness in battle. Just when you think she's another run-of-the-mill, scantily clad android, she pulls out something like B mode. Do not get in her way. Number 4, Machines, Horizon Zero Dawn. There are some things that just go naturally together. Who would have guessed robots and dinosaurs would be one of them? In the wake of humanity's collapse and a machine uprising that pretty much took everything back to the Dark Ages, these mechanical predators are now very much the dominant species. While some exhibit the appearances and traits of more complacent creatures like gazelles, they aren't the ones you need to worry about. No. You need to worry about the love child between a T-Rex and a military base, also known as a Thunderjaw. You don't know fear until you see this thing chasing you down with its settings set to exterminate. Here's a helpful tip. Just run. Number 3, Bastion Overwatch. You say, high noon, we'll raise you a configuration tank.
Right over here.
What was once a peacekeeping force of highly capable sentries is now but a lone machine with plenty of firepower to its name, but also in constant struggle to not fall under the influence of its old programming and start laying siege to cities. Of course, when you need to clear the field of rival players, it's more than capable thanks to its 3 modes. Whether it's letting loose a hail of machine gun fire, transforming into a turret, or bringing the pain with an explosive cannon, this ironclad hero is bound to bring you a swift victory. Number 2, Liberty Prime, Fallout series. If someone were to ask you to picture a giant killer robot, there's a good chance this gargantuan mecha would come to mind. Built to combat communists and pretty much anything else anti-American, this symbol of order in the post-apocalyptic world is a tad more hands-on than something like the Statue of Liberty. After all, you don't see her tossing atomic bombs at the enemies of capitalism. In addition to throwing nukes like they're softballs, Liberty Prime also shoots laser beams out of her eyes. Because, come on, why wouldn't it? Of course, the only thing better than its world-ending weaponry is the hilarious propaganda it spouts while vaporizing everything in the immediate vicinity.
Alaska's liberation is imminent.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Meet your brand new, hydraulically operated, twin brother, Mecha Bandicoot!
Was that you?
Dr. Cortex, you are magnificent!
Of course I was, you fool!
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Raiden, Metal Gear series. Honestly, with this guy, the line between human and soulless killing machine is constantly blurred. Born during the First Liberian Civil War, the future lightning bolt was taken under the tutelage of Solidus Snake and turned into a child soldier, earning himself the apt nickname of Jack the Ripper. What became of him? Oh, you know, now he's a cyborg warrior with a penchant for swords, slicing his enemies to shreds, occasionally teaming up with Solid Snake and defending the free world from crazed senators who played football in college. It doesn't matter how technologically advanced you are, you will never beat the Rain transformed in terms of badassery.
You too, immortal.
No. I just don't fear death.
For more gaming videos, check out our spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays.